Hello, and welcome again to Super Smash Fridays. If you missed last week, I'm hosting Smash streams every Friday because usually I do that with, I hang out on Wickersham's streams on Friday, but he's on vacation, so I decided that I'd host my own during August. And without further ado, let me go ahead and get this arena opened. And I like how Nintendo has made little to no attempt to improve the online of this game. They added an error message to tell you, hey, don't have an arena with 8 players. They did have one update to it. And as usual, they didn't specify what the update was, so everyone had to, like, figure it out, and still most people don't know about it. They patched the game at some point such that arenas with a maximum of 4 or fewer in the lobby send and receive packets at 60 times per second. And any more than that is 30. Which is very, very minute of a change. I'm gonna try to stick to my characters more in this stream. I'm gonna play random for like a chunk of the stream, and then I'll like cycle through my guys. I have an okay Mewtwo. It's not one of my best. Probably my top half of the cast, at least. I'm usually happy enough if I get one of my top 50 percentile characters. Oh, that's it. I don't know if he's going to win me this particular match. What was that interaction? I'm also doing a terrible job avoiding all of this. Boy, I say this every time. I love an easy opponent for a warm-up, but I guess it's my fault for not doing, like, I don't know, a bot match or something. I would love to not go full sweat immediately, but that's what I'm getting. Doesn't help that Mewtwo is, like, huge and has his big stupid tail hurtbox. I'm gonna blame that on why I'm getting hit by everything, and not my own inadequacy. Even though it is definitely my own inadequacy. Finally! Okay, I got a kill. That was supposed to be the ledge. Why'd you go up there, Mewtwo? Dove Man. Alright. So apologize if my voice is a little crusty. These streams I do a lot earlier than I do my normal streams. So this is like first thing in the morning for me. I do have a cup. of peanut butter and chocolate coffee. Very rich. Alright, Banks the Belmont versus Doveman the DK. If we get too empty, maybe I'll invite some people. But 3's a decent number for now. Man, I don't think I would be struggling against this Belmont with my mains. I feel like I'm going to say that and I'm going to eat my words. But, like, he's good, but he's not that good. I've fought much better Belmonts. It's not a character you see too often, though. Hello, Dragonite. Oh, that's right. I need to add the arena command. Song request is enabled, so that should be working. After this match, I'll get the arena ID. Getting Pika to Elite was a trip. Why you getting Pika to Elite? Are you trying to get everybody there? Or just a select few characters? Was that a tactical taunt? Was he trying to bait in action? I haven't played Quick Play in so long. I have enough Smash friends that I exclusively play in arenas. I look for someone to play. I never go on Quick Play. I do think people overestimate in some ways how much better like For Glory and Smash 4 was. Because the matchmaking value still existed, it just wasn't shown like GSP is. The big difference is that you have to deal with suboptimal rule sets in Smash Ultimate Quick Play. Whereas For Glory, you just had the single unified competitive rule sets. Alright, FSHQQ. Let me go ahead and update FSHQQ. We got a bunch of Kazuyas. Alright, well, same with Wicker's streams. Now that we have a substantial number of people in the arena, I'll be enforcing a rotation rule. Why did I do that? I forgot what that move was. See, playing random is, it's a combination of how good is the opponent and how quickly can I remember the character that I got. Boy, I would love to, like, land. And, like, do something. He's not doing the stomp into up special. This Belmont doesn't like to use his up special offensively. I'm remembering the character now. Maybe I can make something happen. Fortunately, Palutena is, like, baby easy to play. I say, and I'm gonna lose with her, but... Ooh. Okay, well, he died, but he punished me for going for that. Oh, there I go. Okay. He predicted that roll. Ah, I missed the back air. Oh. Can I get one more? Can I get another stock? That'd be nice. Yeah, I'm getting greedy. I'm going for stuff too fast.
I fight with the darkness.
I'm not changing. I'm going to stick on random. At least for a little while. If Simon comes back to me again, then he'll have to rotate. Elite isn't too bad if you already have a character or two there, and even more so if you've never played the character you're trying to get there before. It works on an algorithm such that you move a lot if you have not played a character before, and then less and less the more you play of them. So if it's your first time playing a character on quick play, you can get to Elite in a couple matches if you already have your average GSP high enough. The only reason I know about that is because it uses the same algorithm as GSP uses the same algorithm as Awesome Knots matchmaking did. Which is a game I was very familiar with. I remember when they changed it to make it easier. What do you mean they changed it to make it easier? Like they lowered the threshold? I think I remember that. It used to be like the top 5% of players, now it's the top 10 or something. Also, hello, Congress. This Belmont is kicking our butts a little bit, and it's at least partly because I'm being very stubborn and sticking to random. Dragonite. How difficult do you think Pikachu is to play? I hear people say that, like, it's difficult to do well with him, and I don't really see that. He seems like a character that is pretty easy to get the hang of, similar to Palutena. But that seems to be an unpopular opinion of mine. It just feels like everything Pikachu does links into another move. Granted, everything Pikachu does is, like, fair and bare, so that's not saying much. You think Mario is held a master? Relative to the rest of the Smash cast? I don't think either character is particularly hard to master relative to the rest of the Smash cast. Oh. Someone showed up to be trash and then they left. Does Simon want to fight another Kazuya? Derry and I were talking about the Belmont designs the other day. About how even though Simon isn't the first Belmont in the continuity of Castlevania, in my mind he always is, because he's this barbarian-looking motherfucker. He looks like he comes from an era way earlier than all the other Belmonts. Which I guess is the same for, I think, Christopher Belmont he mentioned. But that's probably just like early Castlevania game syndrome. It's first game syndrome. It's also probably why Simon gets so many redesigns. Pikachu has a hard time killing. Yeah. I would guess most of his kills come from just dragging someone off stage, but obviously that's going to be very character dependent. Pikachu somehow manages to carry you to the Blast Zone without cargo throw. He is also light, that's true, but... Okay, you teabagging now, Simon? You don't gotta be a dick about it. What, Kazuya got the first stock and now you're mad? The rare 10-hit combo from this Kazuya. Well, he didn't act like that around the other Kazuya. Simon is allergic to using STI. Yeah, that's like the easiest move in the game to STI out of. Well, now it's not just the rotation thing. I kind of want to kick this Simon because he's being a jerk. Is SDI the way you get out of Simon's, the Holy Water? Because I hear both stories about Ness's PK Fire, and I can never remember which is the case. You're supposed to SDI, you're supposed to DI, because that move in particular is weird for some reason. I think you're supposed to DI out of PK Fire. Alright, that's the whole lobby, so, Simon, you have to go to the back. Nope, I'm just going on the sidelines. Okay. I guess that's fine as long as the arena's not full. The arena ID is working if either of you would like to join. I don't know how to tarry. This is gonna be a bad match. Oh, this is gonna be a terrible one. Yeah. I accidentally back specialed. Okay, I'll take that, I guess. Oh, if he didn't automatically face me. Yeah, I just got up right into that. I'm starting to not feel the random, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, I'm gonna switch. In fact, I'm also gonna ping someone. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Obviously not a winning matchup, but that's okay. I don't need a winning matchup. In Ganon news... I'll do that. I'll mention it after this match. Okay, so he's not going to tech Flame Choke, it looks like. Alright, see ya. Oh, Kazuya is too low to the ground to follow up on Flame Choke with? Really? I'll follow up with F-Tilt anyway. Man. He's not even doing like combos or anything. He's just kind of camping and throwing out moves. Which only makes it worse if I lose to him. But if I got the lead, then... Oh, voice crack. No, you approach me. Kazuya hates approaching, I know that. Alright. Ah. What was that? Electric... No, that wasn't Electric Wind God Fist. That would have stunned me. I don't know what move he just used. Oh, no! crouched under my dark dive. I'm doing that thing again where I'm throwing out moves at every opportunity. I should be, like, waiting a little bit for the mix-up. Okay, he rolled away that time. There we go. What happened in Ganon News? I gotta scroll up in Ganon Cord chat. They put Ganon with Shiny Mark's character roster in Luma rank. Ganon has a top 20 player that's ranked. I don't know what that means. I don't know who Shiny Mark is. What a goofy hat. I love that Sun Moon added so much character customization. Well, I mean, you already had it in XY to some degree, but... What a goofy default design for the female lead in that game. She looks like a squid with that hat. I hate fighting short characters as Ganondorf. I can't dark dive, and that's like most of my game plan. Shiny Mark is currently the best Pika in the world. So does he, like, have, like, a player ranking thing? Did you understand what that post meant? Oh, no! Oh, that's the worst way to die. The Thunder Jolt. That piddly little gimp. I will never remember if it's gimp or jimp. I knew that was a dumb idea, but I tried it anyway. I can't even short hop fair, because he'll go under that. Man, would have been cool. Little greedy on my part. Oh, okay. So Shiny Mark is in the top 20 rankings on that website. Someone else mentioned he's a Ganon main. He just uses Pikachu for all of Ganon's bad matchups. Which I don't know if that was a joke, because the Ganon has a lot of bad matchups. That's the joke. That's why he would use Pikachu more. Hello, Omni. For the record, that was Dragonite. I did not suggest that Esam was the best Pikachu player. I always just kind of assumed by default that he was, at least at one point, a very good player, but now it seems more of a YouTuber now. Like, people know him from that. I think this is Skyward Sword, isn't it? It's just like a medley. Yeah, this is Skyward Sword. Ballad of the Goddess. I like this theme. This is one of my favorite Zelda themes. Do you guys have any opinions on Pokemon protagonist designs? The first couple gens were kind of boring, I'm gonna be honest. I like Chris from Crystal a little more than I like Lyra from Heart Gold, Soul Silver, just because she came first. That's it. That's the only reason. I'm just mad they didn't reuse her design. I always thought the Ruby Sapphire dude's hat was hair, and I'm curious how many other people did. Because it just looked like white hair. Biggest difference between Shiny Mark and Esam is that Shiny Mark is willing to play lame. That's the case for a lot of pro players. A lot of people... I'm happy that there are people who find success playing this game aggressively, but... unfortunately, due to the game's design, that's not always the way to win. I want to know how May's hair works. I like May's design. Well, I like her outfit. She's very fashionable, but the hair is kind of goofy. Yeah. Do you think she just has, like, 2 sticks in it? Okay, you know what I'm doing? I'm throwing stuff out too much. I need to play very careful in this matchup. This is one of Ganon's, if not his worst matchup. I need to play a very cautious, safe, neutral game. Which, unfortunately, Dragonite is a skilled enough player to do exactly the same thing. He's not gonna just, like, throw stuff out and let me punish. As if I could punish Pikachu anyway. Lucas in Diamond Pearl is another really boring male protagonist design, similar to Red and Gold. I'm spacing on what the male protagonist looked like in Black and White. I remember Hugh. I remember him looking like he should be like an angrier, edgier character than he was. Like, he looked like Bakugo from My Hero Academia, but he acted like, I don't know, just a happy-go-lucky kind of dude, more or less. Ah, if that connected. I think my down smash just put me into his F smash hitbox. Man, I said that I wasn't going to be changing characters all the time, but then you make me play Ganon Pika? Really? I don't remember the male design in XY either. I love Serena's design though. I like female characters with like voluptuous hair. And then they, in the anime, they aged down Serena and they gave her short hair. And it's fine, but I don't know. I don't like the design as much. You're not gonna thunder me. Why did I not dark dive, I air choked in the middle of nothing. Like Dawn's design in Gen 4, where they are very safe design-wise. Yeah, they are. No, not Barry. I wasn't talking about Barry in Gen 4. I was talking about Hugo in Black 2, White 2. Was that his name, Hugo? Alright, well, it's just the two of us, so I should be safe to switch anyway. You know what? I'm gonna pull out the character who I would pull out against Pika in Bracket. Dragonite might be switching? Might have a couple people coming. Okay, Belmont is back. I am a rushdown character, so how well will I be able to deal with the projectiles? That was supposed to be a soaring axe kick, but it worked out. Ooh, that was a good combo. I don't know if he planned that. Usually it is planned. Usually projectile characters are not, in fact, just pressing buttons, but they're, like, positioning everything very intentionally to try to lead into other things. I think people who don't play projectile characters often misinterpret that and get mad that they're losing to a quote-unquote mashing. Yeah, I'm gonna kick this guy. I do not appreciate bad sportsmanship in my arenas. I don't care who he wants to play or how he wants to play, but the teabagging is very unnecessary. He's been here a while. He's got his kicks. He's done enough. It's a shame we don't see Belmonts very often. kind of nice to see a decent one.
Be gone.
And oh, there he goes. Yuck it up, fuzzball. That was supposed to be a follow-up. Probably obvious. I just stood in the way of that.
I vanquish the darkness.
Alright. Well. Alright. Nope. Simon, you lived too long. There we go. Alright. Has he fought your Pika?
3, 2, 1, go!
I thought you played him earlier. You played as, like, who did you play before Pika? You started with someone else, didn't you, Dragonite? Mowlin is a friend of mine from Ganoncord. Probably was not expecting a Pika. However, he is at least a little bit better at the game than me, so maybe he can pull something out. Unlike me, though, I believe Mowlin is a dedicated Ganon main, so, I don't know if he would pull someone else out in bracket against Pikachu. He might just want the Pikachu matchup experience. What is that dashing he's doing? Is it just initial dash and then stop? Is that what they call dash dancing? I remember I thought another one of the Pokemon female protagonists looked silly because they designed her with, like, big poofy parachute pants. Not pants, it was like big poofy shorts. I think that was Scarlet Violet. I think that was Gen 9. Is there official art? This is a random thought. Is there official art of the protagonist for the Pokemon trading card game? Pokemon trading card game, Game Boy Color art. Maybe there's like a manual or something? Mark is his name. Mark from Pokemon trading card game GB. Is there a female character? Mark or Mint? Okay. Yep, there are both genders of player characters for the Pokemon trading card game series. Neat. They're much more detailed than the normal Pokemon protagonist designs. They look more like Yu-Gi-Oh characters. I apologize for not commentating on the match. This is a very even match, given that it's Ganon Pika. Mowlin is not to be trifled with. Ooh, the dare. Yes! Do it, Mowlin! That's a game I want to get around to playing. Not on stream, but for like retro achievements. I want to play the Pokemon trading card game. I remember having fun with that, and I wish we got another game like that. Don't feel bad, Dragonite. They're a solid Mowlin. Or they're a solid Mowlindorf. A solid Ganon. Better than I. I'm almost certainly going to lose this. Unless the cheese can carry me. Mowlin has gone on record stating that I'm the best practice partner for not losing to Unga strats, which, yeah. I do play the Unga. I don't have shot put, so this isn't awful for Ganon. Soaring Axe Kick is not great for him, just because of the disjoint, but it's also very unsafe. Like, generally, there are, as far as I'm aware... Oh no, the buffer! I'm gonna give him one for that. Generally, Pro Brawler players, there are none left who use this move. We had Super Berry for a while, but he gave up on Soaring Axe Kick. Most or all of them are on the Thrust Uppercut train now. I think there's a couple who still use Hella Kick. You're watching Supernova. Should we just all agree to continue calling it SmashCon? Like, screw Nintendo. So, for those not in the loop, SmashCon was renamed to Supernova this year because Nintendo apparently has a thing where tournaments are not allowed to use Smash in their names. Ah, the platform! I could have dealt with that situation if I'd used the Fortnite Flash. Watching one of the best Marios lose to a Banjo I just learned about. Interesting. Who's the new Banjo? Well, I guess they're not new, they're just new to you, right? I'm amazed I won that. I didn't deserve to. He wins the Ganon Pika matchup, but then he loses to my crusty brawler. It's a playstyle thing. People say I'm weird to fight. Oh no. Oh no. My bracket demon is upon me. It's kind of contentious, but I do feel like I would rather have this neutral special against Pikachu, the Aura Aura Punch, rather than Shot Put, because He's so small and fast. You're never gonna land shot put in this matchup. Especially, like, it's mostly used... You don't want to shot put in neutral. It's mostly useful for edge guarding. Which, because of Pikachu's, like, his great control over his recovery, that's not going to happen. Yes! Got him. The disjoint, man. Like, once players get wise to it, it's not so useful. Like, they just, like, space well, and then I get punished because it has, you know, end lag, but at this level of play, I'm hooked on it. I'm hooked on the sack. Give me my axe kick. Like that. That was a terrible place to use it. I should not have done that. There I go. It is kind of hard to make an argument for FMP at, like, high level, though. Most matchups, you at least get something out of shot put. And FMP doesn't help brawlers, like, struggling to kill as much as one would hope, because it's still... If you rely on that and you just start, like, throwing FMP out, it's going to be very predictable. Is that enough? Oh, not quite. I thought because he's light, but even so. Ah! How much landing lag does that have? That up special. I don't think of it as, like, one that you can use for movement, but I guess you can. Right here, Grunty. Oh, now he's got the lead, so he's camping. I don't blame him for it. But boy, is it annoying to deal with, and especially because I should be a character that should be able to deal with it, I'm a rushdown. Okay. Last stock, 105%. Not looking good. I shouldn't be throwing that out. I shouldn't be using Feint Jump offensively. My only hope is if he comes off stage... No, okay, never mind. I could have maybe cheesed it. I'll try one more round with me Brawler before I change. Pika Up B has low cooldown. Yeah. That's kind of what I figured mid-sentence. Obviously, it's not as versatile, but Mii Gunner's Arm Rocket also has some utility for just using it as a neutral movement option like that, because the end lag is so low. Can Diddy's jetpack be used like that? I don't remember, because I know most of the time... Well, he has to intentionally aim at the stage in order to do the explosion, but if you don't get the explosion... No, it cannot? Okay. It's been a while since we had a Diddy in any of these Smash arenas. Hello, Scary Night Funkin'. How you doing? If you would like to join us, you can type !ID for the arena. We also have song requests enabled. Just don't, you know, put on Katy Perry or anything that's gonna get, like, the VOD nuked. It's fun to watch a Ganon who's, like, good at the Pikachu matchup. He's hard to play, kind of sucks to use online. Yeah. I mean, I get that he's a combo-based character, but do you think he's that bad? I guess it depends on, like, your level of opponent. And, like, whether you play the character. I'm not too unhappy if I get Diddy from random. He's not great if you don't know, like, his combo routes, but you can do a little bit just pressing buttons with him. Speaking of Friday Night Funkin', that one custom song that was like blowing up everywhere. I forget the name of it. It's the one with like the lyrics bust in partway through and everyone gets caught off guard. That's big enough that it now has metal covers on YouTube. I ran into a couple of those while I was looking for items for this playlist. I have not played Friday Night Funkin', so I don't know what is like, what are like the default tracks in that game. I guess I know a couple. Like the father and the girlfriend character. Silly Billy, that's the one, yeah. Shoot forever. He put up a good fight, but he's at a disadvantage so far. Oh, not enough. Malon was not high enough percent yet. How bad would it be if every Smash Brothers character automatically faced their opponent at all times, like the Shotos? Now, granted, most of them don't have things like back aerials. There's only a couple characters that have that, and the ones that do are already Shotos. I wouldn't like it. It would be disorienting. I'm just thinking aloud, I suppose. Can he get another stock off Mowlin? What was the question again? What would it be like if every character in Smash automatically faced their opponent like the Shotos do? Shotos, the fighting game characters. I shouldn't call them all Shotos. That's not totally accurate. Oh, he got another stock. He's putting the work in. He is pressing those buttons. Oh no! He pulled it back. Good job, Shoot.
I did it.
Be quite bad for a lot of them, especially like what Cloud relies on Bear. That's true. A lot of characters rely on Bear in this game. I kind of wish that was like less the case. And if a character just... I guess you'd have to kind of know how you're designing the character in the beginning, but like if one aerial between Fair and Bear is going to be used a lot more, just make that the Fair. I get it, they make it Bear because there's more of a barrier to it's more technical, so there's more opportunity to miss the input, but like pro players aren't gonna miss their Bears. I feel like it's just adding unnecessary complication. There we go. You know what would be the most broken if what you said was the case? Are you talking about that everyone faces each other, or like Fairs and Bears are based on which is used more? What is this? We have lyrics. I mean, what character? We're having too many conversations. I'm losing track of what people are saying. Oh, that would have been so good if I caught him with that FMP. How about now? Yes! Oh, what? What was that? Okay, there we go. That's when it shines. When you can catch someone, like, out, especially in the air. That's when FMP is amazing. Hey, come here. Come to the ledge, please. He knew how to deal with it. He could have survived that. Oh, that was cheesy. He did it right. He just barely missed ledge. I'm so sorry, Shoot. Mac in particular might get net buff from having auto turnaround. I could see that. Mac could press buttons even harder. That is always frustrating when it seems like you've won an interaction and then the auto turnaround kicks in and the character just hits you by pressing buttons. Speaking of pressing buttons, hey, how y'all like my gameplay? I am very much just pressing buttons at the moment. If I could get a lead, that would be wonderful. Then he has to come to me. Not that it mattered, because that happened earlier, and he walked up and he beat me up. Ah! FMP didn't activate. He threaded the needle. Or she. This is a Femchu. What a stupid design. I always hated the tail Pikachu. It's such a marketable design. Like, that's not something that happens in nature. That's something that happens to sell plushies. However, being completely hypocritical, I fucking love the Wobbuffet with lipstick. It's just stupid enough. Gen 4 gender differences were pretty lame. They were usually like almost nothing, and there was just a million of them. But that's when the feature was introduced, so they had to have a lot of them. Leave me alone. Oh, the clank. Oh, I was gonna sack him. If I had Thrupper on this stage, this would be a great Thrupper stage. Not as good as Yoshi's, but any tri-plat is what you want Thrupper on. Yes! Okay, there we go. 11%. Final stock. Why am I even trying to do this to Pikachu? I know it's a dumb idea. I know I'm never gonna get the sack spike on Pikachu. But I keep going for it because, I don't know, I'm an optimist. Also not using, like, any, like, falling up air combo stuff. I'm not confident doing that against, like, big opponents, much less Pikachu. Alright. I got gimped by the Thunder Jolt.
Pikachu wins.
You rat bastard. I'm gonna swap now. So please don't start the next match immediately or it will not be on stream. Shut up, phone. And I don't want to miss a Malwin match. I like Malwin matches. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Thunder Jolt is very annoying when you're trying to recover. Well, obviously, but it's more annoying because usually, almost every time you die to Thunder Jolt, you could have avoided it. Like, if your reaction time was better, you still could have made it back to ledge. You just took a split second too long to realize what had happened and press your buttons. Ooh, the jab locks. Oh no! Was that a... I don't think that was a misinput. I think he just missed the ledge a little bit. It wouldn't have made sense to dark dive at that height. I'm a little surprised that wasn't in the F smash blind spot. For those unaware, Ganondorf's smash attacks, particularly F smash and up smash, have blind spots because their hitboxes are, like most hitboxes in the game, they're circles that move. So there are spots that fall between where the circles are. Whereas Pyra has big arcs for her sword hitboxes. Ooh, nice. So effectively, as far as swords go, Pyra's hitboxes are basically hit scans. So they do not have such blind spots. My current strat, I know, I play a very cheesy brawler. I play him like a heavy. I don't have amazing reaction times, and I don't, like, enjoy labbing combos, so I don't think I'll ever be that type of player. I'll never be a great Smash player, but, I can punish habits. That's about all I can do. And for that, stuff like suplex and sack is useful. Oh! Pikachu is fast enough that he can dash up and grab Ganon's Whiz Kick. Malon's getting impatient. He's whiz-kicking in neutral. He just wants to catch this little rat. Ganondorf, like Kazuya, hates approaching. So this is particularly bad when Pikachu has a lead and is forcing Ganon to do the approaching. Ooh! Ooh! Yes! The buffered air dodge! Dragonite, I'm sorry! But it's the Ganon-Pika matchup. I'm obliged to root for Ganon. You understand. Alright, Gramps. Newcomer. Who's Gramps playing? Gramps the Falco. That's who I was thinking of. That's another character who can do landing stuff with his up special. My friend Gurley talks about that a lot. She plays Falco. And she knows, like, exactly the positions on every legal stage to do something from ledge. To do the up special to a platform. In such a way that the opponent can't, like, effectively punish it most of the time. I don't like fighting Falco. Falco feels like a slow character who just baits the same 3 combos over and over again. And then you get hit by one and you feel stupid. Ooh, F-tilt for the first kill. 84% on Malin. This is the point that I start going for Ganon's side. I don't think Gramps would fall for that, though. He's going for just the short hop bearers, and it worked, eventually. What did you say about Pyra Dare? I mentioned that Pyra's sword hitboxes are basically big, like, pie slices. I believe. Let me double check that. They're either pie slices or else some sword characters have the property where their hitboxes are effectively the previous 2 frames of hitboxes. So they work as arcs. And therefore lack blind spots. Ganondorf doesn't have that on his smash attacks. Therefore, he has blind spots. Viz. Pyra. Dare. Okay, there's two graphics. There's Dare and Dare Interpolated, so I think that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay. So it's the second case. Omni, if you go to a Smash chord that has the ultimate stat spot, you can look at the hitbox, and it has an extra interpolated version. So how it works with her hitboxes is that the actual hitboxes are the previous 2 frames of the move, and like the entire distance between them. So if you look at the interpolated animation, they're like lines, not circles. That's how sorties work. Not Ganon. Ganon doesn't get that. Maybe we'll have a fully Swordy Dwarf in the next game. They're almost certainly going to use his Tears of the Kingdom design, since we haven't had a new Ganondorf design since Twilight Princess. So that's part of the reason they went whatever with this game and went back to Ocarina, I feel. I feel like in Smash 6, we'll still have this base moveset, but his normal attacks will be interspersed with weapons, similar to Byleth. Because he uses 4 weapons in Tears of the Kingdom. He uses a sword, a spear, a club, and a bow. I bet his smash attacks are going to be the club. If he keeps similar smash attacks to this game, it's just going to be the Gloom Club. Maybe that's optimistic. When you guess that Ganondorf is going to keep most of his moveset and you call it optimistic, I've mentioned this before, I'm conflicted on just completely replacing Ganon's moveset. Because I get it. I get that people don't think he's very representative of... He doesn't have a lot of references to his in-game appearances. A lot of Smash characters don't. But I also think he's like the most fun character in the game, and I don't want that moveset to just get like thrown out. A lot of people say, oh, put this one on, add Black Shadow from F-Zero. Make him the like strong Captain Falcon variant. Which is fine, I guess. I'd consider that. I like Black Shadow well enough. Even though, like, that would require them to add an F-Zero character, and I don't think there's any chance they do that. Particularly one that was only in one game? I think Black Shadow was only in GX. And AX, which is effectively the arcade version of GX. Let me double check. F-Zero Black Shadow. I don't think he was in the N64 one. Nope, he was in F-Zero X. And the anime GP Legend, he was in that as well. Nintendo remembers F-Zero, question mark. enough to give it a Battle Royale game. Which was a great thing to do, I guess. I mean, it was already kind of a Battle Royale game. I would have been happy with just a new F-Zero game. Just 30 players is plenty. Or even a port of GX with online play. That's all you gotta do. I am a bit surprised that they're still updating F-Zero 99, because, like, everyone has stopped playing it, haven't they? Malin, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened, if Shoot just downloaded your game or what. Maybe I can get I haven't fought Mowlin, like, at all yet, have I? I need to win twice. I need to get around to him. Lower player base compared to launch. How many people are playing it? My understanding was that, like, rooms aren't filling up, which for a 99 game is bad. Ah, I missed the grab. This stupid login theme. I have to get full rooms on weekends for the tournaments. I had something, I guess. Oh, the buffer! Oh no! I hate that. Oh no, I fought Mowlin once, because I remember he got screwed by the buffer one time, and I gave him a freebie. I fought him as Brawler. Is that Ken's landing option, is to use that move? The down special? Oh no, I didn't like that. I'm never gonna get a fight Mowlin again. Okay, that's not true. If Shoot... Who did Shoot start with? I don't think he fought Dragonite yet, so if Shoot wins against Dragonite, it'll be a rotation. This is a nice cover, even if I don't like this MapleStory login theme. This is the new one. Even though the original MapleStory theme was iconic, they felt the need to make a new one, because at some point after Nexon took over MapleStory, they seemed to just lose track of the fact that people played the game because it was cute and relaxing, and they wanted it to be this big, epic, sweeping anime adventure thing, which is not why people play fucking MapleStory. Sorry. I have bad blood with MapleStory. Okay, the landing option, but at high level play should not be used as high as this Ken is using it. He can cancel out of it, right? So, like, what you would want to do is either he commits to the kick, which he's not going to do most of the time, or else you expect him to, like, air dodge in either direction and then punish that landing. It's not an air dodge, because if it had an air dodge, he would be very punishable. He just kind of whooshes out of it, doesn't he? What was that? Ken landed on his shield and Pikachu couldn't do anything? Really? That was a bad angle. Okay, there we go. That's a kill throw. 75%. I hope Malwin is still in the arena. I would like to fight him more than once. But if I have to kick the Ken, that's going to kick me out of the line. He can only take one hit while he's in that focus state, if I remember correctly. So I guess I could like Bowser Nair to deal with that. Alright, Dragonite evened it up. We're now last stock. Maybe Dragonite can pull it back, in which case I will have to beat his Pikachu in order to fight Malin. This Ken likes his Shoryuken. I feel like he's using it at, like, non-kill percentages a lot more than he should. What was that? Was that his dare? What was that trade? In theory, Pikachu should be great at dealing with that down special, because, like, all of his aerials are multi-hit. Alright, well, that is the rotation for Shoot. So Shoot will have to go to the back of the arena, back of the ring, back of the line. Hoping that Shoot is listening to this. Nope, he is not. Okay. Sorry, Shoot. Dragonite, would you mind letting me and Malin have a match? Oh, you changing characters anyway. Okay. Bowser has no response to Flame Choke. No matter what option he does, he eats a follow-up. It's just guaranteed on him. And yet I keep trying to roll in for some reason. The only thing I can potentially do is roll away. Because if I roll in, anything Ganon does will get me. I should have suicided there. I was nice, though. I think Malon anticipated it. I don't think he was going to let me do that. Do I just have to eat that? If I flame breath, can he just always flame choke me out of it? I wonder. That was supposed to be a smash. Not enough. I'm kind of afraid to flame choke now. Malin does have a habit of picking up on my bullshit like mid-match and then just rinsing me final stock. So that could still very much happen. Oh no! Here we go. Here it is. Here's the rinsing. He crossed up. I didn't expect him to. I was hoping he would be aggressive, that he would like flame choke or whiz kick in, and he didn't. That was supposed to be an up smash. Whatever move I do, it was supposed to be the thing that would have won me the match. Ah! I missed the bear! No! I'm whiffing all of my things that would win me the match. I knew he was gonna do that. I love this matchup. It's always such a slobber knocker. It's a good word. I like that word. Yes! Woo! I don't like the Pokemon trainer designs in Smash. I know they're based off of, like, Red and Leaf. It's not, okay, it's not the designs I don't like. They just look off in this game for some reason. They're very plastic, and they have pronounced dimples that they shouldn't have. I don't know, it's just bizarre looking. Turtle shouldn't fight. Why must we fight, my son? I know they have a nose, but it's just not like they're not there. Yeah, no, they look fine in, like, I don't know, Pokemon XD? Oh, maybe that's not the best example. That game had some weird character designs. But they've looked fine in other 3D Pokemon games. It's just sad that they look like, I don't know, plastic Fortnite character dolls in this game. Super effective. Yeah, get burned. Flamethrower. Oh, that bear! If only that had hit. If only that had hit! I'm gonna get F-throwed. There I go. Yeah, get out of here, small turtle. It's a big turtle's world. I think I've been talking about doing streams of Pokemon Infinite Fusion and finally trying that out, but Jack has been badgering me to play Pokemon Crystal Clear, the open world Pokemon ROM hack. So since he really wants me to play that, that might be the next thing that I start as solo streams. What is this song? It sounds Paper Mario-y. It's not, I don't think. No, it's New Super Mario Brothers. I can tell by the Boz. Yeah, go to ledge against Ivysaur. This is a good idea. Hello, Ashley. How you doing? Oh, that didn't hit. Unfortunately, I don't think... We have song requests and everything, but I don't think it works on YouTube. I think the bot, Nightbot, only works on Twitch. Dragonite doesn't use a flamethrower as Charizard ever. Is it that bad? As soon as I mention it. In Bowser's case, it's never like a kill at ledge, but it's free damage. Almost no matter what character, if you use it at ledge, you'll just get an extra like 20-30% as they're recovering. No, let me land, please. Turtles gotta stick together. Oh, yes! Ah, would have been cool. You gotta do me like that. You gotta end it with a Flare Blitz. That I was completely able to react to. Arena ID, Ashley, is... FSHQQ. Again, something we have a bot for, but unfortunately I think the bot only works on Twitch. What a great theme for a game that I'll never play. I love the DuckTales Moon theme. Dragonite is such a bully with these little tiny combo characters against big old nice Ganondorf. What did he ever do to anybody? Nothing, that's what. It was a bold choice to Flame Choke to ledge. I guess he was anticipating an Ivysaur Edgeguard, which, why wouldn't you? Okay. Well, we take those as Ganons. I don't know what the plan was there. He got his Edgeguard, and then he just chose not to go back to stage. It's kind of interesting that, I guess not that interesting, that we have the anime voices for these Pokemon characters. Given that, well, we don't have that for a lot of other characters, like the canon voices. Which I'm in the rare minority that I actually like Bowser and Donkey Kong sounding like kind of monsters. Or, well, a gorilla in Donkey Kong's case. I'm glad they don't have their like goofy, cartoony voices. It's just interesting that the Pokemon do, given that we have like Pokemon Origins, where they do just sound like, you know, animals, as opposed to saying their name. Hello, Elf King. I think the arena is fuller now. It might be bigger than you'd like. Ooh, Dragonite. I'm a little surprised how much trouble Malin is having with Dragonite. I do prefer animal noises for Pokemon. I wonder how common that is, if a lot of people... Whoa. Is that... I guess that's a rotation, but there were only 2 of us, so who cares? That's fine. I'm not gonna make Dragonite swap. Mowlin is definitely a better player than me. I think the difference is I've gotten used to you a lot more. I have a lot of experience against Dragonite specifically, which is why I usually go even-ish with him. I guess that's what Mowlin's doing. He's going, like, relatively even. I also play exclusively online, whereas Mowlin just got back from, like, an offline tournament, so... God, there's no punishing that. Alright. Shell off, let's go. You and me, little turtle man. No, he knew he couldn't win the turtle off. Okay, that's another Ivysaur SD. I guess I'll take them. Yeah, use Flare Blitz. You know you want to. No? Oh, the cross-up! I didn't mean to do that. So far today, we had a pretty decent Belmont earlier. And we had a Ken that was beating us up a little bit. Oh, no! Well, that's the first time that I've been flooded in, like, a year, probably. I didn't expect him to use that. I never see Squirtles use Water Gun. Ah! Oh, I landed that square, but he had the shell immunity. Yeah, change to Ivysaur. I'd much rather fight Ivysaur. I hate Squirtle. What is this? This person has lyrics? There it is. Yeah, I did that to myself. Yeah, the Belmont was kind of toxic, so. He got his string of wins, and then he had to go. Dragonite is a very consistent combo player. He shows up at Wicker's streams pretty frequently. You're good, Dragonite. You'll swap if you come back around to me again. GG's to Mowlin. Mowlin had to go to other stuff. We have a Peach. We don't see those too often either. Osmar. I have a Paisy, but like all of my other characters, I am held back by the fact that I play her like a heavy, which she is very much not designed for. Even less than Brawler. Peach is countering way too much already. Yeah, I noticed that. There's not a lot of characters that can get away with using counters in this game. Counters are usually not very useful. In terms of just, like, utility in their toolkit, is it fair to say that Mac has the best counter in the game? Again, using very specific terms here, because that's like his entire edge guarding game, and in some cases his recovery. Does any character get more use out of their counter than Mac does? Yeah, no, in a vacuum, definitely. There are absolutely better counters than Mac's. That's why I specified the question, who gets the most use out of their counter? What is this? This is the Scarlet Violet finale music. I like this track. You're right. Yep, Sin gets a ton of use at his. Oh no! Dragonite, what is going on with the SDs? You're playing so well, and then that keeps happening. Just the meanest Smash character. She is the worst sport. She's worse than Wario. Alright, Maddox the Mac. I'm assuming that's Ashley. This is the punch-out round that we never got because they didn't put Peach in the game.
3, 2, 1, go!
Bonk. And that's it. That's it for poor Mac. Oh, one vegetable. Hello, big monkey. How you doing? Normally, the person who does these Friday Smash streams is a DK main. But we haven't had any DKs in his absence. Although I guess it's fallacious to just assume that someone named Big Monkey plays DK. Having a frame 3 defensive option for a character that would be stuck with a frame 4 air dodge. Sorry, what are we talking about, Omni? Where did that come from? Oh, the air dodge. Mac did his best. So mean. Alright, Elf King. You can destroy the Peach. I'm confident that Elf King is the best player in this room. Unless, like, Big Monk surprises us. If you are just joining us, we have the arena command, and we also have song requests on if you would like to request a video game song or cover. I can't believe I've gotten a VOD mute, not a VOD mute, but a VOD claim from a fucking Burl Ives song. I bet none of you even know who that is. Elf King with the pit, I just realized. He is a Ganon main, but he is he's skilled at almost every character in the game. You could dare call him a random main. Big respect for Elf. Well, since we have a crowd, What characters do you guys still want in Smash? I'm a big villains guy. I was always waiting for Eggman, and we never got Eggman. I was so happy we got K. Rool. And kind of Ridley. I'm not a Metroid fan, but I do always love getting more villains. Who do you think I main? I main a low tier and a DLC character. Well, that is a pretty limited pool. So that's just like Banjo or Plants. Omni's guessing Plant, so I'm gonna guess Banjo. And Banjo is even like debatable as a low tier. There's a lot of people who just have like tier lists where like 70 characters are in high tier. Maybe that's a little hyperbolic, but there is a surprisingly common mindset that, well, every character in Smash Ultimate is good. So there's not even a low tier. A low tier doesn't exist in this game. Which I think is a little silly. Like, the whole point of having the tiers is just to, like, distribute characters. It should all be relative, in my opinion. Oh, one is a low tier and one is a DLC. Well, I guess I'm still gonna guess DK for the low tier. Could be K. Rool, I guess. Or it could be neither. I don't need Dr. Wily. Dr. Wily is fine as like an assist trophy. He's kind of a boring villain, and he would just be like Eggman 2. He would be shittier Eggman as a character. The delay is so bad, is it? Mac and Terry, I see. I'm sorry, Elf. Well, I haven't felt like more delay than usual for online, so let me see how it is with Elf King specifically. Might be a little worse than usual for me. Yeah, it is definitely a little worse than usual. What happened? Where did my jump go? You forced me to use the aerial Bowser bomb. That was delay. I could tell he would have like responded to that correctly if not for the online delay. I'm sorry, Elf. Two stupid comeback mechanics. Well, who doesn't have a comeback mechanic in this game? That's like half the roster. Maybe not half, but a non-insignificant number of characters have those. What do you guys think are worse, comeback mechanics or snowball mechanics? Because you don't want to reward people for like playing badly, but at the same time you want there to be you always want there to be a chance for the opponent to come back. Having played Awesomenauts for so long, I have no patience for snowball mechanics. They're very game ruining. That is to say, in case I need to define this, a snowball mechanic is when winning makes it easier to keep winning. I don't know how Elf's Meta Knight is. Meta Knight is a character that I feel is hard to do very well with unless you spend a lot of time in the lab with him. He's gonna pull it back, though. I know he is, because he's Elf King. No, I almost buffered a down air off stage there. That would have been awful. I would have hated that. And me doing stupid plays like Bowser Bomb is going to get me killed. I mentioned this before when I was on random, but you can't assume that because you start a match well against a random player, it's going to keep going well. Because as the match goes on, they're learning or remembering the character. DK isn't really considered low tier anymore. I'm sorry, Elf King. Well, thank you for the couple of matches. I'll see you later. Well, what do you consider low tier, Omni? Because I'm talking like, is he the bottom 1/3 of the cast? Is he bottom like 25? Gams. Gams the Min Min. I haven't seen a Min Min in ages. Oh no. Yeah, that was inevitable. I wasn't getting back from that. Ah! I was slightly off for the shield break. Recent advice I heard as Ganon was to say grounded versus Min Min. I don't know if how much that applies to Bowser. I'm gonna get 3-stalked. Oh no! I don't know why I turned into Sonic there, but yeah, that was rough. I'm gonna switch characters, so please do not start the next match immediately, or it will not be seen on stream. I said to avoid staying grounded versus Min Min. Oh, well. I was Bowser, not Ganondorf. I'm gonna be mean. I'm going to respond to this Min Min with Me Gunner. Girl Boss has joined the arena. There's a lot of good metal covers of songs that you would not think would translate to metal well. Like this one, the Ocarina of Time title screen. I also have one of the Kingdom Hearts title screen music on this playlist. This surprisingly works well. You really can turn, like, anything into metal. What did ARMS music sound like? It was kind of just like Splatoon music, but without the squid noises, wasn't it? I feel like that's how I remember it sounding. Maybe a little brassier. That sounds optimistic for DK. Somewhere between middle of the cast to bottom of high tier. Well, I guess if bottom of high tier is upper 40 to 50 characters, yeah, you're one of those high tier is most of the cast people then. Charizard gets so much drift from his up special. How come Ridley can't have that? What is this track? This is Halo. That's why I don't recognize it. Oh, it's so brutal. Is she just gonna 3-stock everybody? I'm not liking this. Fighting Min Min is 10 times more impossible with delay. I'm sure. Like, you can also tell this is a, like, pretty skilled Min Min, though. She's linking moves in ways that she clearly knows the character. She's not just pressing buttons.
3, 2, 1, go!
Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe this will be one of those characters that has, like, no me experience. And I'll be able to dance on her with me Gunner. Completely undeservedly. His kit is almost designed to beat Swordy's. What, because of the armor? We had a, I'm pretty sure Min Min is one of the characters we did a, JMU against. I think we had a Ganon Cord Min Min crew battle. And I'm pretty sure I played friendlies during that week. Maybe I just didn't retain any of it because I never fight Min Mins. That is unfortunate. But kind of expected for Min Min versus Mac. He's just not going to get back to stage. I'm sorry, Big Monkey. You didn't deserve that. Characters to add to Smash. At one point in time, I would have liked Rayman or Paper Mario. But the thing with those is that I only like the first Rayman game, and I only like the first 2 Paper Mario games. So inevitably, they wouldn't be the characters that I would want them to be, because they would include stuff from all the other games that they've been in. Rayman probably wouldn't, like, have anything from Rayman 1. I'm the only one who cares about that game. We don't really have a shooter rep, which is not a genre I play, but... Oh, it's so brutal! This Min Min is so, like, on top of chasing people to the blast zone and securing the kill. Hopefully Gams is listening to the stream. It's very impressive Min Min play, but there is a rotation rule, so if she makes it back to me, if she beats everyone in the arena and gets back to fighting me again, there is a, she'll have to go to the back of the line. Is this it? Is this the Kingdom Hearts one? Yes, it is. Alright, Girl Boss, the K rule. Someone, I don't know how joking they were, said in Me Brawler Court recently, hey, would you want Batman or Spider-Man in Smash? And I would be disappointed, just in general, no matter who it was, if they started adding non-video game characters to Smash. Because that's a whole can of worms. It's just a dangerous precedent. Where suddenly, like, once the floodgates open to non-video game characters, like, I feel like that's gonna make it a lot harder to get video game characters, because now there's all these other things that could potentially be added. I feel like Multiverses already, like, spans too wide a media pool. Because I can't predict who's gonna be in that game. And where's the fun in that? Alright, Gams, that is a lobby wipe, so you're gonna have to go to the back of the line at this point. Gams. I have to cycle around, otherwise I will have to remove her. Alright, I'll do one match with you. If you beat me, though, you're gonna have to do the rotation. You're a very good Min Min, but it's no fun if one person dominates the lobby for, like, hours, so...
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, go in and box with the Min Min. That's what you do as me, Gunner. Oh, I couldn't punish that grab. I should not be on ledge versus Min Min. That's a bad idea, no matter who I'm playing as. Missed my fair. There we go. That's the anti-zoner. Laser and stealth burst are great against other zoners. That's too far. Yep, I'm not making it back from that. combo game is so on point. I can't compete. Can I get one stock? Can I get one off this Min Min? If I can get her off stage, she's gonna have a bad time against grenades. Once. Well, maybe not. Nope, she made it back. There we go. Okay, one stock. I got one stock, everybody. I'm not gonna do much more than that. Oh, the buffered air dodge. I don't know what that what was that D smash? She said 0%. Why am I D smashing? Yep, you can't reflect stealth burst. Haha! It's such a gimmick. This is no way to win a match. Okay, I'll take those. Again, trying to go in and box against Min Min like a big dumb stupid person. Yeah, that's gonna outrange my fair. Alright. GG. I'll stick to Gunner for a while because I haven't played them today. That is the rotation though, so please give other people a chance to play, and then you'll come back up and kick all our butts again, I'm sure. Very solid Min Min, very scary. Let's be real, I got one stock and then she started clowning a little bit. That was a very clown dare.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, Big Monkey. Big Monk Terry versus Dragonite the Pikachu. I knew you were gonna win. I knew that was not a dare that would happen in a serious match. I don't think I have a character I can pull out against Min Min. Me Gunner's probably my best bet. Ganondorf and Bowser both seem like bad ideas. And I could probably manage Brawler if I was better with him. Are you okay? World's oldest complaint. I wish Min Min was designed the same way that ARMS plays, where you could knock her projectiles and then they fall to the ground and she has to recover them. Granted, I realize she would need buffs elsewhere to compensate for that, drastic weakness. It just feels a little silly that you can't knock them away when that's, the entire game plan in ARMS. I don't know how many people are still playing that game. F-Zero 99 still probably has more players than that, just by virtue of the fact that it's free. Well, free asterisk. I don't know who to root for. I don't like fighting either of these characters. Alright, 56% Pikachu versus 0% Terry. Oh no! And just right into the F smash. That's an unfortunate way to end. Oh, you know who I'm rooting for in Smash that's not gonna happen? Is, I want Pig Ganon. People say that Ganondorf should be like a mage character, even though, like, he barely uses magic in all but one of his appearances. So I would like Ganondorf to continue being the physical version, and if they're gonna have a magic Ganon, have Pig Ganon, because he's the one who uses magic in his fights in the games. With the we also don't have like a big body with a spear type weapon. I want big old Pig Ganon with his pitchfork, his trident. I also think Tingle would be very cool, but I don't know how popular that opinion is. Not big on Impa. Impa is a popular Zelda pick, but I can do without her. I'm curious what they're going to do with the links in the next game, because Toon Link hasn't done anything in a very long time in terms of like having games. And Young Link even longer, so like, are they still going to have Toon Link as the secondary link, assuming that there are two links? Are they going to update regular Link with, like, Tears of the Kingdom stuff? Maybe there will be, like, a modern Link and a classic Link. Is that it? Nah, he made it back. Oh, F-Smash. Osmar managing to keep the lead against Terry. I assume Tink might not return. Well, I don't know, because, again, I feel like they're still going to have two Links. They're going to have the modern one and a classic one. But are they going to have, like, two realistic adultish / teen Links? Or are they going to have, like, Toon Link just for the sake of one of them being, you know, different looking? Ganon with a little magic. The only magic Ganondorf has ever used is Dead Man's Volley. Unless you want to count, like, him holding his hand out and having a wave of darkness. I guess that can count. The rest of the time, he's punching, using a sword, or possessing Zelda. I wouldn't want it as much as Pig Ganon, but Phantom Ganon kind of took over the Dead Man's Volley thing after Ocarina of Time. Which is exactly what we need. We need to add more of the 3 Zelda characters. We need another Ganon. Maybe we can add another Link and another Zelda while we're at it. We have Black Incineroar. Even though she was only in one game, I would be cool with Midna as well in Smash. Just because, I don't know, I like Midna. Imp Midna, not the, like, Twilight Midna. Although, like, what would you do with her? You'd have to put her on, like, a wolf. Which would, in a way, be another Link. It would be adding Wolf Link to the game. How many wins till you go at the back? if you beat everyone in the arena, then that's a rotation and you go back to the back. So if Osmar gets back to the first person that they beat, then they would have to rotate. They could just have one Link, but I don't like the idea of Link being representative of just the Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom games, as opposed to, like, you know, the whole series. I don't really like the current, like, regular Link and how Breath of the Wild he is. But, you know, that's just my opinion, man. There was at some point consideration for the Famicom Detective Club girl to be a playable character in Melee, and that's a very funny continuity for me to imagine. That is the closest thing to a first-party Nintendo horror game, I guess, is Famicom Detective Club. It's not, like, dedicated horror per se, but, you know, it's got that new game coming out with the Man in the Mask or whatever. No, Luigi's Mansion doesn't count before anyone says Luigi's Mansion. That's not a horror game. And there have always been Nintendo horror games, but like Fatal Frame, they've always been second party, not developed by Nintendo. Not that I'm necessarily hankering for one, but I think it would be a smart business move if Nintendo had gotten in on the mascot horror trend. They could have absolutely made a, like, family-friendly mascot horror platform, IP. Added some kind of Nintendo twist to it to make it interesting. Yeah, it doesn't need to happen. I'm just saying it would have been a smart business move for them to get in on that. Now, how quickly is this Incineroar going to start spamming revenge on my projectiles, I wonder? Oh no. Oh, okay. Boy, that would have been a kill for sure if they'd not missed the timing. If I'd held that, I could have gotten a kill maybe. That probably would have armored through. Gunner has a deceptively good dash attack. I get a lot of use out of that dash attack. Oh no! Nice dare. Before you say it, yes, I'm aware. I have a very online Mii Gunner. I can box with the character well enough. I know, like, the normals and what to do with them. I'm not just, like, B-spam, but I'm not confident doing that right now. Alright. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna stop subjecting people to Mii Gunner. So, please do not start the next match. Or it will not be on stream. Go back to Ganon. I didn't play much of him. What time are we at? We're at 2:30, so we have about half an hour left of this stream. Do I dare Ganon with a Min-Min, though? I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna go to my best character. Which is still, like, not at all safe against Min-Min, but, are we gonna get in? I don't think we're gonna get in. Nope, we're not gonna see this one.
I'm Marie Perez. It makes me
No,
angry
we don't
that
need
the-
advertisements. We don't need on-screen advertisements. Get rid of that. Well, sorry, Gams. We're gonna miss one of the Min-Min 3 stocks. I'm sure it'll be quick. Man, my best chance against Min-Min would probably be Brawler, if not Mii Gunner, but I don't really feel like playing Brawler right now, so. If it wasn't a Min-Min we were dealing with, I would pull out my Ganon, but that's like Ganon Min-Min or Ganon Pika are arguably the single worst matchup in this game. Incineroar left. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
They really liked using this theme, Twilight Princess. Not that that's necessarily a fault. I enjoy leitmotif, but particularly if there's, like, a reason to use it. As opposed to, I don't know, Twilight Princess just kind of stuck this theme on every track in the game. A little hyperbolic, but I heard that complaint about Brawl by some people as well. That they really overuse that game's main theme in a lot of the tracks. This could be a decent matchup. Gams is, like, by a significant margin the better player, but this seems like a matchup where it would be pretty easy for Pikachu to carry Min-Min off and just, that's it, game over Min-Min. Assuming he ever got the opportunity to have, like, an advantage state, which Gams is not giving him. And that's it. Wow, that was one... After stock one, that was very one-sided. I don't know if this is like a PR'd player or anything. my gold get a stock. Well, good luck to you. Just don't get knocked off stage ever, because ripperoo. Oh, Crash. Where's Crash? Put Crash in this game. I would be so happy for Crash and Spyro, and they're not happening. There's a chance now. Activision was very was very like stingy with their licenses. They wouldn't even let those guys be in PlayStation All-Stars. Now that both properties are out of the hands of Activision, maybe we could get Crash. Maybe he could be the next Banjo story. Maybe he could be the Scrimblow Bimblow that we were all waiting for in Smash 6. That was hard to watch. That looks like such an awful matchup. I just want a good story mode. Well, there's a first time for everything, I suppose, because Subspace Emissary was trash. Yeah, that's right, come at me. It was awful. I hated it. Terrible game mode. Also, it was made... Setting aside my personal opinion on it, Subspace Emissary, in terms of development, was effectively an entirely second game, made by a second studio, aside from the main Smash team. So that is absolutely never, ever, ever happening again. I would like something more akin to Melee's adventure mode. I mean, I guess if they could do like a balance between the two. Subspace's cutscenes were very nice, but in terms of gameplay, it was really not balanced around all the characters you were playing with. And I, as someone who plays heavies, would have an awful time doing that platforming with my low jumps. It was also just very repetitive, and like the worlds weren't actually Nintendo worlds. That's a big thing Melee had that Brawl didn't. Was that the adventure mode was you were actually in the Mushroom Kingdom and in a Zelda temple and, you know, Metroid place. Not like a jungle, a power plant. Against generic original enemies that look like weird bootleg Heartless instead of, I don't know, Goombas, Kremlings. You have this big crossover game. Like, use the crossover. I want to, like, run around Donkey Kong World as Sonic. That's what I want. That was a huge thing with, I guess you could go overboard with the crossovers, but man, NES Remix was such a cool thing. I think it was a Wii game, or was it Wii U? It was a game that would mix old sprite games. Like you could play as Mario in a Kirby level and things like that, and it was so awesome, and they never did it again. And it's kind of unknown. Not a ton of people remember NES Remix. If they did that for Mario Maker 3, bank. They would sell so well if they put like Kirby and Samus in Mario Maker. Like not as skins, but as the actual characters. Even better if you have, like, tile sets for their games. Go all in, make it a crossover. Granted, that's a pretty limited pool of things that you could do because you're limited to just A, platformers, and B, Nintendo platformers. So you'd have Metroid, you'd have Kirby. I would love Sonic or Mega Man, but they'd have, obviously that's crossover territory, and also Sonic levels are designed very differently from, like, tile-based games. Alright, what can I do in this matchup as my best character versus this Min Min is the question. I missed the ledge! I hate doing that. It happens every now and again. I guess it's my own fault for attempting it in the first place. It's just a fun thing to do that catches people off guard. Assuming that I don't, like, ruin it, as I often do anymore. I can tell that Gams has stopped taking the match seriously. Which is fine. That's their right to do, I guess. Obviously, I'm not a threat to them. And I missed the ledge again! I swear I used to be so consistent with that, and now I'm not. Yep, condition shield, go for grab. I feel helpless. I don't know what I can do. I got ace stock, so go me, I guess. Maybe that'll happen for Switch 2. Are you talking like a platforming crossover, like the Mario Maker 3? Who did Gams start with? I don't remember. Okay, I guess that's the rotation. It is definitely possible to go to lean into crossovers too hard, as some would argue that, like, other areas of the video game world have done. Fortnite, Call of Duty. Oh no! It's okay, made it back. Alucard from Helsing in Call of Duty. Shouting lines about guns and mags in Crispin Freeman's voice will never not be silly to me. Or Goku and Naruto in Fortnite. So many. Only question is the term boxing. When people refer to not box Min Min, are they referring to not box her too close in a mid-close range, or just not be within range of her arms as a whole? Staying away from Min Min seems like a bad idea, because what are you going to do in that case? You're not going to outzone her. Generally, as far as I understand, boxing refers to using a character's normal moves to contest another character's normal moves. Like a character who's good at boxing is good at being in an opponent's face, even if the opponent is trying to resist. Or it could just be used in contrast to, like, me gunners talk about boxing as just, like, using her normals, as opposed to relying on projectiles. Specifically not range normals like Fair, but Nair is me gunner's main boxing tool. This is me being a big dumb idiot theory crafter, but I would think that the best place to be against Min Min would be, if not in her face, then at like a mid-range. At a point where you can like punish her for just throwing her arms out without thinking. So she's going to be more hesitant to do so. But we've all seen how I do against Min Min, so take my opinion with a pile of salt. Yeah, close range fighting in particular, but like you wouldn't really use the phrase for someone like me, Brawler, or Fox. Delay is getting annoying. Is it really that? Is it worse than in Wickersham streams, do you feel? I guess I just haven't noticed it being any worse than usual.
3, 2, 1, go!
It is definitely, I've heard a lot of people make that argument, is that long-range characters like Samus, Gunner, Min Min aren't bad enough up close. Like, that's supposed to be their weakness, is you make it through the zoning, you're supposed to be able to, like, overpower their close-range normals. And that just kind of ends up not being the case in a lot of the time. Samus especially has, like, deceptively strong normal game. Her Bear and Fair are very oppressive. Snake is not as bad as one might expect up close. Yes! Love it when that happens. Do I dare dream of a 3-stock? You know, if he were Mario, he'd be winning right now. Unfortunately, he's Waluigi, and Waluigi cannot succeed as himself. I didn't even mention him because I felt like it went without mention, but man, Waluigi for Smash 6, where is he? Specifically, I don't want Waluigi to have a like a Mario Party tennis-based moveset. I don't want any character to have like a moveset that derives from spin-off games just because that's all that they happen to have been in. It's not gonna happen. But my dream for Waluigi is that he gets the Falcon, the Captain Falcon and the Fox treatment. Where, since Nintendo won't use him and flesh him out, I want Smash Brothers to flesh him out. To, like, create a character and moveset for this character. You heard of Transformers Devastation OST? No, is that one of the Michael Bay movies? Because I don't follow Transformers at all. Alright, here goes nothing. Round 2. I guess it is good advice not to stay grounded versus Min Min. Because if you try to approach with shield, she's just gonna grab you with her relatively long range and rewarding grab. Yes, shield! Yes! I wanted to do a fire breath, but the platform was in the way to make it like suboptimal. She was just out of range of the Koopa, of the flying slam. That would have been a great time to do the, Is that ever useful, her onstage up special? Because I never see Min-Mins use that. Granted, I never see Min-Mins, period, but I especially never see them do that. That was a mistake. I'm gonna get grabbed. Almost got lasered. Bowser has a lot more control over his up B than a lot of players realize. It's not amazing. It's not one of the best up Bs in the game or anything, but it is better at mixing up and surviving with than one would expect. Good attempt. All right, this is valuable. I'm getting Min-Min matchup experience. Maybe I wouldn't have to switch off of Bowser for her in bracket, you know, to the brackets that I never go to. No, I probably should anyway. See, he can make it back from that. It just doesn't matter against Min-Min. Hello, Bunzo. How you doing? We have about 10 minutes left. So, probably too late to join the arena. You could hop in, you might get one match, but, Yo soy Brian. Code is FSHQQ. Yeah, this Min-Min has, Gams has been dominating us for most of today. It's not a Michael Bay Transformers, it's a Gen 1 based game. Now, I've not heard of this. Well, normally, my buddy Wickersham Leader hosts Smash streams every Friday. And usually that's where I hang out. But he's on vacation for the month of August, so I am hosting these. I'm hosting my own Smash Fridays all this month. So if you missed most of this stream, I'll be doing this again next Friday. Probably around the same time, maybe a little later. I have work stuff next Friday, so it will probably affect the timing of next week's Smash stream. If it were any other Min-Min, this would be more manageable. Like, it's not just a Min-Min, we're fighting a good Min-Min. I could maybe get a win on Gans eventually. I don't think it's gonna happen today, though. At least the lag died down. I guess because people left the arena. I wonder if Wicker will ever join us any of these Fridays. Or if he's just taking the month off from Smash. Sorry, Brian. It is a difficult matchup for many characters. And also a very good player. And a very uncommon matchup. I want to say the character I see the least in this game is probably Pichu. Just because if someone, even Pikachu is like less common than you would think. And if anyone really wanted to play Pichu seriously, they would probably just play Pikachu instead. Marth is also very uncommon for the same reason. Most people who want to play that character just play Lucina instead. Oh, missed the ledge, no! She's at 121. I know you can get one stock Dragonite. We have two characters who are extremely good at just carrying people to the blast zone. And that was it. Another 3 stock. Good job, Gams. That is the rotation, though. Can you give me and Dragonite a match? And then there's just the 3 of us anyway, so we'll just, we'll have another one, I'm sure. Things are dying down. I think we'll do this match with me and Dragonite, and then me and Gams will have a rematch, and that will be the last match of the day. Well, assuming I win. The winner of this match will fight Gams. That was a rude thing for me to assume. I'm sorry, Dragonite. Oh. I have my silly aerial, but his is more disjointed. I love Bowser's Nair. It's not the best, but it's very silly and very fun to use. If you're switching characters, then maybe I'll pull out my Ganon again. If that's alright. If you're not dead set on playing my Bowser. Yeah, get out of here, rat. Again, assuming I win this. I'll be offline to lock in with the music of my choice. Oh, okay. I guess it was optimistic of me to assume that he would skull bash right in front of me. You can't land on Bowser. It's like landing on Ivysaur. You just don't do it. What is this? This is Final Fantasy VII. I see that Thunder Jolt coming down at me, and it's like candy. I want to go for it. I want to eat it. What do you think is the character you see the least, Omni? All right. You know what? I'll switch to Ganon, and it's up to Dragonite if he wants to let us have this match or if he wants to fight Gams. Rosalina. We see them on stream, like, more than ever. Alright, final match. Okay, thank you, Dragonite. Final match of the night. Gams as Incineroar versus my Ganon, who I was too afraid to use against her Min-Min. Her Min-Min. I just kind of use pronouns of whatever the character being played as. Most of the time, unless I know better. Alright, I'm being a little too aggressive. Gams is baiting and punishing. Ooh, they know how to check, how to tech check. I saw that attempt. Yeah, with that grab. Yeah, so they saw that coming. I'm playing a risky game. I'm using high-risk moves that I shouldn't be using. Ooh. I didn't know he could do that. Should have held it. Oh, I should have held it. Okay, there we go. One stock. Can I at least get two? Okay, but how cool would a Tip Man have been? Is that it? That's it. Rip Ganon. He got Ganoned. That do be how Ganon stocks end. Alright, well, thank you for playing, everyone. That was our final match. GG's to all. I'm sorry, Campster. You got here a little bit late. But that will be the end of today's stream. We'll be doing, I don't know what this following week. Probably be doing something with Jack. Maybe Tomb Raider on Sunday. And we'll be doing this again next Friday. Same time, maybe a little later. Might start at like noon Pacific time. We'll see. Thank you guys for playing, and I will see you for the next stream.